Hey there guys, Toxic Outbreak here, and I'm bringing you a Black Ops 2 weapon guide. Today we're going to be covering the Peacekeeper. I'm just going to quickly show you my Peacekeeper class, and then I'm just going to jump right into talking about stats. So as you can see right now, there's my class. The game will be starting soon, don't worry, I'll be playing on grind. So the Peacekeeper is the first DLC weapon in Black Ops 2, I guess. No, it is the first. No, it's the first DLC weapon of any Call of Duty. It was introduced in the Revolution map pack. It's a SMG, but it's a hybrid between an SMG and assault rifle, so it's going to have some characteristics that kind of fit into both classes. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for its background, I guess. If that would be a background, I don't know. So let's get into what everyone wants to hear about a weapon. And the first thing you want to hear are the raw numbers. So here it is. He has a damage of 33 at its maximum and 19 minimum. So what that means is it's always going to be anywhere between a 4 and 6 shot kill, I think that is. Yeah, a 6 shot kill. It has a headshot multiplier of 1.1x, so in effect, headshots are useless at close range, but at mid to long range, they're going to kill in one less kill, so one less hit, so that's always useful. It has a rate of fire of 750 rounds per minute, which is tied with the PDW and MSMCs, the lowest rate of fire SMGs. It has a 2-second reload time standard with bullets in the chamber, and a 2.5-second reload time. What am I doing? 2.5-second reload time when it's dry, so when you've completely fired every round. It has a 25-millisecond aim time, so a quarter of a second to aim, which is the aim time of an assault rifle, not an SMG, which is where the first mix comes in. No, actually, no, because SMGs do have rate of fire like that, but that's where the first real hybrid quality comes in. It's got low recoil. I don't even know what I'm doing on this map. It's got low recoil. I'd put it on par with the Type 25, a little bit worse than the M27's recoil. It has 30 rounds in the magazine, 40 with extended clip. I don't really like the iron sights of this weapon at all, if I'm going to be honest. I just don't. Right, obviously I've mentioned the fact that it has 40 with extended clip, which some of you are going to be like, oh, that sounds decent. Bear in mind the extended clip actually slows down the reloading process, so it makes reloads take longer. So always keep that in mind when choosing your attachment. So, oh Jesus Christ.
Securing Alpha.
Really? So now I'll talk about what I'm using and why. So on my Peacekeeper, I combat the main weaknesses of this weapon and keep it to keep it so that it's useful in the situations it's designed for, because it has incredibly long range. It has the longest range of any SMG, so you're not really ever going to reach that six hit kill range unless you like find one of the longest signs of light on lines of sight on turbine or something. It's always going to be 5-shot kill at the most, in effect. Oh damn it, you kill me. So yeah, so I use the reflex to combat the fact that its iron sights aren't really that great. They're not terrible, but they're not the best iron sights I've seen. I use the quick draw to combat the fact that it's an SMG with an assault rifle's aim time, and I use fast mags to bring that reload time down a bit. There are many different attachments I could use, like I could use a long barrel to increase the 4-hit kill range, but I don't want to. But yeah, this is just the attachments. Wow. These are the attachments I use on my Peacekeeper. And yeah, that's pretty much why. The fast mag doesn't actually double the reload time. I think it increases it by 1.3x. So doesn't double the reload time, or half the reload time, should I say. But it does significantly decrease it. The quick draw, I don't know how many seconds it shaves off the Peacekeeper, because of the fact it's got a bit of a dodgy aim time for an SMG, but it increases that and it puts it on par with, if not a little bit faster than most SMGs anyway, when you use that. And yeah, right, so for the optical, inside the red dot, so for the reticle, you're gonna want to be using things like either the default, which is this, or the little blue circle, which is the dot, because you want it to be small and precise for it to be accurate. That's all I really have to say, apart from the fact I'm using dexterity because that's my go-to perk, lightweight because that's a go-to perk, and toughness is also a go-to perk, but there's a specific reason I'm using it on this weapon, and that is the fact that when you get shot at, when you're aiming down sights and shooting at someone, when they hit you with bullets, your screen flinches. Toughness decreases that by a significant amount, so keeps you on target. One of the main advantages of this weapon, or main advantages, that's what you want to be doing this weapon. You want to be getting them bullets downrange in a healthy time and quite accurately to pick up them kills, because of the slow rate of fire. If you miss a shot or two, then it's going to be difficult to recover. Sorry, I was concentrating there to make sure I capped B. I wanted the B flag. So yeah, that's why I'm using toughness, because it helps get that lead down range. Right, so the best thing to do with this weapon is engagements like this, because the recoil that I just lost, because the recoil is low, it has a healthy rate of fire, not too great, not too poor, and its damage is okay, because the 4-hit kill range is just absolutely ridiculous anyway. So yeah, that's the type of distance you want to be using it, because this isn't an SMG for extreme ranges, and this isn't an SMG for up close. This is the SMG that you'd want to use at the middle ranges when you want to get damaged out and you don't want it to the range to affect your damage or your killing potential. So it's one of the better SMGs for them circumstances. No, I was on a little bloodthirsty there. So yeah, I keep saying so a lot. I'm trying not to say so, but unfortunately I'm going to have to. So that's the best situations to be using this. You want to force the enemy into a slow paced gunfight, I guess. You want to slow down the pace of the game. You control the game with this weapon. You want to keep them at a nice distance. because you need them to be in your drop zone, in a way, for lack of a better term. You want to keep the enemy at a distance. You want to force their playstyle. Don't let them force you into close range engagements. You want to be forcing the mid-range engagements onto them. Think of it like a card trick. You're forcing that engagement on them like you would force a card onto someone. So that's how you need to think about it. So if you're a magic kind of dude, that's how you think about it. If you're just a normal COD player, just think of it like, right, that's my drop zone, I need them in it. And you just got to try and force the games to go your way. Sometimes the guys are good, and that's not going to happen. Sometimes they're absolutely terrible, and you're just going to stomp on them. Whereas in this case, I'm actually going positive, but they're pretty good, so it's not like I can force them where I want them, but they're not exactly stomping on me either. Maybe. Right, so enough of that. Now let's just switch over to normal live commentary, because that's what this is. It's a guide and a live commentary. No. Seriously. Concuss them that way? Really? Oh, they're using the... See, this is what I mean by the iron sights are obtrusive. I don't... Some people say they're clear and they like them, but looking at them just got in my way. But I don't like them. I prefer looking through that than the iron sights. Damn it. No, seriously? Just... Really? Really, dude? Get lost. Get out of here. I died. Alright, so this round's nearly over. Wow. Well, I guess I've said all I really have to say for the Peacekeeper. So, I'm just gonna sign out this video now. Alright then, guys. I've been Toxic Outbreak. Thanks for watching. Hope you found this video helpful. You most probably didn't, but I hope you did.